All right. Hi, Bob. How are you doing today?
I'm doing pretty good, Dan. How are you?
I'm doing pretty good. Now, we were just filming this guy. He was on the way down at the end of the parking lot. But just like when we always start filming, they always start moving, or they stop their pattern, whatever their pattern they're doing, the synchronicity, once we start recording, they seem to start moving along, and it's like they don't want their secrets to be exposed. Why do you think that is, Phil?
I don't know, Bill. You know why? I think it really is just one of their techniques they use a lot, But, I really would rather much be observing this than golf footage right now.
Oh, I totally agree with you there, Don. Now, this guy right here seems to be, see, he has his high beams on in a parking lot. Now, normally when you park in a parking lot, in a restaurant or whatever have you, you'll turn your lights off, especially if they're high beams, as a common courtesy. Yet somehow people, when they claim to be getting gang stalked, seem to have high beams always shining in their face wherever they're parked by multiple cars and stalkers throughout the area.
Now, it appears this guy right here just turned his lights off and got out of his car because you started filming. Am I correct there, Bob?
You are, Phil. You are, Phil. That is a common tactic, and we'll see him here with his doors open here for about maybe 5 minutes if we're lucky. Oh no, he's shutting him now. See, it's usually like they like to act like they're having a backyard barbecue, but normally, when you have a backyard barbecue, it's in your backyard, not in a fucking parking lot.
Oh, Bill, you just cursed.
Oh, did I? Well, the censors hopefully they'll catch that one.
Jobs or whatever. Right, but that's a good job, Eric. That's a good job. You need to be training
Now,
every
what do you
single
think
day.
we have here, Dan?
All kind of 100,
I
200
don't know,
times.
Bob, but it appears to be some sort of organized stalker, gang stalker, that appears to be now getting out of a car because we're filming. Normally they just sit there all night. See, you'll see this too at a lot of these fast food restaurants where they like to gang stalk people a lot. You'll see all of a sudden you'll go to a restaurant, whether it's, I don't know, it says Culver's right here, or if it's a place like Roy Rogers or uh, the Waffle House at 2 a.m., in the ghetto Crackville area. There might be no one there, but once you get there, here comes a whole shitload of cars. Like right here. Does that make any sense to you, Al?
No, it doesn't. It doesn't, Bob. Not at all. Only thing that makes sense is just they're trying to, slow down the target's day. They want to screw with his food, tamper with it, give some time to fuck with their food. They get all their fake employees to come in there and, start tampering with the food. And then, oh, yeah, then they can just slow the line down and shit. Oh, yeah, and then, more cars can just sit there in the parking lot and they can, stalk you and shit. But, yeah, another thing too, which they don't tell you much, is that another reason why they like to slow you down a lot is because this gives them opportunity to break in your house while you're away and fuck with your shit and poison your food and screw with all your shit, steal your stuff, and then maybe come back and return it another day. This is the kind of stuff they like to do. It gives them a little time to do stuff like that. And then when they go back home, that's when they can stick their thumb back up their ass.
Wow, Dan, that seems like you've had a lot of time to think about this.
Well, you know what, Dan? I mean, I really have. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. I mean, we observe so much gang stalking footage as we do, like, golf, it really is, you become involved. You are in this, it's like your life.
Yeah, but at least we're not filming golf footage right now. That would be a much, not as an exciting ordeal, You don't get as many meth heads and crackheads and inbreds on the golf course.
Now, that is true, Dan. That is true. And now we have here, it seems to be a subliminal message. We got the color patterns, we got the sling in the arm, we got the stare down of the the Ring camera, doorbell camera. Now, what do you think are all these subliminal messages, and why do you think they usually target the individual at their house like this so much? I mean, do they want to be filmed and seen?
Well, you know what, wait, what is your name again?
My name's Dan.
Oh, yes, that's right. I'm sorry, I keep forgetting your name. You sound like another Dan. Another Dan that had an affair with my wife a long time ago, but that's a different story. So sometimes yeah, forget it.
What do you think he's writing here?
Well, if I had to guess, he's probably writing. Oh, I can see it right there. Oh, I can see it. I can see right here what he's writing. I got really good eyes. He's writing, oh, I see. Come over to my house tonight, and I will blow you for free.
It really says that? You have good eyes.
Well, I'm telling you what I can see, and that's what he says. That's what he's writing right there.
Now, what do you think he has in that little folder right there, or whatever that he's carrying?
That might be a list of all the other people's houses he's been to, and it could be a list of people that he potentially wants to blow. If I had to guess, I mean, I have a potential blow book in my house too. I keep it with me all the time.
A blow book?
A blow book.
A blow book?
I mean, what are you, a fucking parrot now?
And when did you start cursing, Al?
When I found my wife fucking my neighbor when I came home one day. That's when I started cursing.
Oh, okay. Well, the censors are going to have a little bit of a field day today with that bleep button, I tell you.
Well, now it appears he's coming back and putting something on the door. Oh, okay. And it appears to be making some kind of weird face. Looks like some type of duck face or something. I'm not sure.
Oh, now he's walking away. What do you suppose he's doing? Zipping up his zipper or something?
Either that or he's taking a leak in the driveway, but I don't see any piss.
Well, he could be playing with this thing.
Oh, now he's coming back again. What do you think he keeps coming back up to this guy's door for like this? I mean, I think it's pretty weird, don't you think there, Bill?
Yes, it really does seem weird. I don't understand this kind of pattern. It's, yeah, doesn't make sense. It's just, trying to throw the target off, make him go crazy, make him wonder why this guy's coming up to his door, knocking on his door with a sling in his arm, when his arm seems to be perfectly fine.
Now, what do you think that sling is in his arm for? I mean, do you think that's a real injury?
It could be. One time, I jerked off so much I had to wear a sling for a week. And that could be it. He could have just, rubbed one out way too much and threw his arm out.
That's kind of far-fetched, wouldn't you say there, Al?
It could be far-fetched, Bill, but hey, it's a guess. You never know. I mean, other than that, doesn't his arm look to be fine? It looks fine to me. I mean, it looks like a jerk-off injury, a masturbation injury. Sorry, I'm being so crude.
Well, it's possible that you are right.
Why don't we go back to our parking lot? Okay, we're back at the parking lot, and we still got the same stalkers here as before. Well, I think this one might be a new one here. What do you think, Bob?
I'm not sure. We have one pulling up right here, and we have the same one sitting there as before as well. And we're just going to go back to this other car sitting right here. And we're going to go back to this one now.
And he's pulling in slowly.
Yes, he is. And he appears to be sitting there and does something with the lights to make it kind of... oh, there it goes. It's accelerating a little bit there. There we go. Oh, he's pulling off. He seems to be exiting the parking lot now. And there he goes to the left.
And then we're back, and we got the stalkers here. They're still here in the parking lot, and they haven't moved. This car's been sitting here for the past 15 minutes, hasn't moved with his lights on. This car's been sitting here for the past, I'd say, 12 minutes with his lights on. No, neither has gotten out. What do you suppose this is all about here, Phil?
Just someone trying to intimidate the target, letting them know they're on watch while they're sitting there with their lights on. It's just a way to let them know that they're being watched. Also, it could be that they're the handlers organizing this whole situation, and a lot of times the handlers like to sit in the car and watch while they jerk off and think about the target. So that's most likely what's going on right here. Oops, got another one coming out right here. And, that's basically what's going on here. Are you having fun today, Al?
I am. Oh, we got a little noise harassment there. I am, but I almost would rather watch golf. I mean, I get bored with golf a little bit, but I'd rather go back to it. I mean, this is getting a little boring.
And you don't think golf is boring? You don't think hitting a ball into the air, way up into the air, is boring?
I mean, it's not always boring, but it's way more entertaining than watching, a bunch of crackheads sit in a parking lot with their lights on. I mean, what is the entertainment value? What's so thrilling and non-boring about this?
You got me there. You got me. You really do. There's nothing more boring than this, so we're going to have to cut it off now because I'd rather watch flies fuck.
Okay, so with that, ladies and gentlemen, this is a family program, and, the censors, we apologize, but we will be using them a lot, and the censors are brought to you by our sponsors, and our sponsors are Viagra. Remember, if you have an erection lasting longer than 4 hours, well, get right back up and go screw your wife some more. All right, talk to y'all later. And this is Phil Long.
And I'm Al Lowe.
And we are the very best golf announcers on the planet, here bringing you the best gang stalking footage on the planet.